And good evening. Tonight on CNBC, the Woodstock anniversary, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Well, tonight we'll concentrate, not surprisingly, on the sex of the 1960s. It was the time of the sexual revolution. Free love was freely expressed. Back in those erotic and exotic times, Elliot Tiber says he was one of those who made the original Woodstock Festival happen. He was also a college professor by day and worked at the El Monaco Hotel on weekends. Now, by Elliot's description, the El Monaco, located next to the site of the festival, was the scene of weekend orgies. It was not unusual for 50 people to be in the lake having sex, or at the very least, body painting each other with lipstick. Elliot says people had sex at the drop of a quarter, straights and gays like Elliot. He says so many people were willing to have sex that no one had time to care. Elliot remembers that it was magnificent sex, but it also left him emotionally hungry. Elliot Tiber, he did live the sexual revolution to the fullest, did you not?
Yes, it was one big party, but we were very innocent and naive because we didn't know. There was nothing about AIDS,
right,
and we didn't know what the drugs were going to do to our brains.
Right.
But when you said before, it wasn't in the lake there were 50 people having sex. It was in my pool, which was only 40 foot long by 20. It was what today they call a lap pool.
That's a tight fit.
And what it was hot, and it was muddy and rainy, and people were very friendly, and everybody sort of were feeling each other around physically, and it led to a lot of sex.
And it was the kind of sex, if memory serves, where people could come up to each other and say, "Hi, how are you? Let's go to bed." And literally, it would happen.
Sometimes there wasn't time for the "how are you." I remember I had a lifeguard from Israel there who wanted to get ahead in music and all this kind of thing, and he married with 3 kids, and he somehow sensed that I liked him, and he was offering all kind of stuff. But and I was shocked because in '69 this wasn't so open like today. If there was shows like this one, for example, in '69, I would have known a lot more than I knew, and I wouldn't have to search and run around like a blind mouse, so to speak.
Sadly, I was a sophomore in college in '69, so I couldn't do the show then.
Well, in '69, in the Woodstock, for example, and you showed a clip a few minutes ago, was the actors in my Earthlight Theater group all stripped instantly. The festival didn't start. The helicopter with Mike Lang came to my lawn. As soon as we saw the helicopter, they stripped, started painting peace signs and love and all of this on their bodies, right, and somehow that set the mood.